All right, welcome back to another session of Awareness. I'm your host, Taylor Martin, and I'm here with Raquel Moore. So, Raquel, I was just saying, I was watching a news program the other night, and it just seems like there's a lot of, there's a lot of spiritual practices that are out there. I know that spiritual mechanics is a form of meditation. It classifies under a form of meditation. And I know myself, I've done a number of different types of meditation over my time, and I've been pushed into all sorts of different religions and things too. But at the end of the day, for me, it's like nothing ever really quite made sense. I didn't really quite understand. I couldn't quite operate. And I guess what I noticed with your work when I started doing it is that it all of a sudden did make sense. That your work was giving me the tools that allowed me to have certainty and have clarity.
And change.
And that I was the one in control. Like I wasn't giving that up. So let's just, that's my experience. But let's just talk a little bit in general. Again, there's a lot of people out there that are searching for answers, and we hope everybody finds the answer that they're looking for. But at the end of the day, as we're searching, what really makes the meditation techniques and tools of spiritual mechanics different from other things that are out there?
Well, for one thing, they're really simple. And
that's good. And
yeah.
you said that you trained children to 85
5-year-olds.
5-year-olds to 85-year-olds.
Actually, sometimes the older they are, the more difficult it is because they have more programming.
Sure.
But these are really simple visualization tools that operate on a quantum physics level.
Okay.
And you don't need to understand quantum physics because most people don't, even quantum physicists. I hope I don't piss them off, but I've known a few. So they're visualization tools that are tried and true. And what's different about them is you don't even have to believe in it. Like in a lot of different meditations or religious styles of meditation, people are just trying to quiet their mind and quiet their body. This is very active. This is like playing a video game. Like if you like video games, you're going to be a total spiritual warrior, because this is, I'd have people come into class and they had just eaten dinner, and by the time they were done with mid-class, we'd always have snacks. They were starving because they used so much brain power. And as I would walk them through, the tools, like I'd say, okay, put all the fear into this specific tool and move it out. And I walk you through this to do it. So it's your own personal pictures or programming. I'm just walking you through that tool and holding your hand. We'll say, so you don't have to be afraid in a group situation.
Right.
And so it's not forcing you to believe any specific thing. Whatever your programming is, it doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you believe. It's like you put that thing out there for fear, and you get rid of that fear, or you get rid of the poverty or the anger or whatever it is. As I walk you through this, and then you call your energy back into the body, you retrieve it from wherever it's been stuck, and you put it back in your body, all of a sudden everything works. You feel happier and healthier, your posture is better, you look younger, because you got rid of the negative energy. So this is really about using tools to get rid of the negative energy and programming, and then bring in the positive energy and your original life force back into your body to form who you are.
Right.
And especially if you're good at video games, you could totally change your world.
Absolutely.
It's like the Matrix level.
Absolutely. And myself, in everything that I ever have done in life, I'm a very results-oriented kind of a person.
Hey, if it doesn't work, why should you do it, right?
Exactly. So I'm a very result-oriented person, and it just seems like, again, I'm curious. I love knowledge, and as I go out there, it just seems like a lot of the stuff is very on the surface. And I guess when I started working with you, one of the things that I noticed is, I'm freaking working.
Oh, you're working.
I work.
Yeah.
I work. I'm doing this stuff, and I'm releasing. It's coming from
It's
my
like
eyes. It's
spiritual martial arts. Yeah.
It's it's coming out in
You're
burps. I'm
burping,
yawning.
yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's up the back end a little bit. But I'm just saying, it's like I am physically doing the work.
You're processing.
I am in a place where I am processing. I'm doing the work, and I can feel it in
You
the
can see the
physical body.
pictures? Yeah.
I can
Oh, yeah.
see it, which makes it tangible to me in a way
Makes it real.
that words can't, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't have to believe, you don't have to have hope. You're doing it and you're seeing it. Whatever's working for you is working for you. There's
Right.
no hope or believe
Right. And I think
involved
at
in this.
the end of the day, I mean, I think that, regardless of what you do or what you're told to do, I mean, everybody, for the most part, wants to live a happy, healthy, fulfilling life with strong relationships and a healthy, functioning body and having those kind of things in your world. And it just seems like there's so much garbage that bogs everybody down. And
Lots of garbage.
You look at all of it, and it's it can be sometimes sad at times on
And
this planet,
overwhelming,
and
yeah.
overwhelming. So I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned with spiritual mechanics.
Get out the garbage.
It's just getting out the garbage. And when I can physically do it, I can physically see it, and I can physically feel the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Not only in this body, but when I'm up there, when I go to sleep at night. Being able, and that's one of the biggest things
Being
that I
in
have found.
control out of the body.
Being in control out of the
Yeah.
body. That's one of the biggest things that I have found with your type of meditation, with spiritual mechanics. And like I said, it's tried, it's true. You've been doing it for 30 years. You've learned this work from some of the most prolific meditation teachers and coaches that have ever graced our presence, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, is that I can actually use these tools out of body,
Well, they're for the spiritual body.
for the spiritual body. And again, I'm one of those people that I'm results oriented. Like
Because you want to take this information to the next place you're going. You don't want all this deleted. Because what happens in the reincarnation process is a lot of times everything you remembered before,
It's gone.
it's gone. Especially past the age of 5. Like you'll find young children will remember their past lives, and then they're told it's their imagination. They don't know who they are. They don't know. So you're reprogrammed again. So just think how wonderful it would be if you could keep your information and be able to function and be capable wherever you're going.
Not only
the next
that, but
place.
how I protect myself.
Oh, protection's a big deal.
Protection's a big deal.
Big deal.
It's a big deal on this planet.
Because there's a lot of nasties out there.
It's even a bigger deal as we look at the scope
Yeah.
of everything that's
Yeah,
out
going
there
to other
and
planets
where we're
and
really
yeah.
going. So
So you want to be protected.
yeah, and so that's, I guess it's the biggest thing that I have found around this is that I guess plain and simple is that it works. It's result oriented.
And you don't need to be afraid anymore.
I don't
Once
need to
you
be
learn
afraid
these
anymore.
tools, you don't, wherever you go, you don't need to be afraid.
Yeah, that literally I can go into any circumstance. I can go into any situation. I don't care what it is. And I'm a kid that grew up and you couldn't even take my picture. And now I go on stage in front of thousands of people. There is no fear. There is nobody that is controlling me except for me. And I'll tell you what, it feels nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. So, wouldn't you like to be in control? I think you would. So, check out Spiritual Mechanics and find out what makes this meditation so different. Not from what we say, but from the results. Thanks again for joining us for another session of awareness, and we'll see you soon.